Hey, what's going on? Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com. Yes, I know, pretty bold statement, right? As you can see from the title. But this is something that comes up with my coaching clients all the time. Really, I know, it sounds crazy, but yes, all the time. I have a lot of guys that are meeting women online. Mostly this is from online, a little bit in person too. And they either know right away that the woman is a single mom, or they find out sometime later that she's a single mom. Most of the time, I say 9 times out of 10, they know right off the bat, and they're totally okay with it. And so I'm here to tell you in this video, you don't want to date a single mom. Sounds harsh, I know. Like, well, Tripp, there's a lot of single moms out there. You're saying that they don't deserve love, they don't deserve a relationship, nobody should date a single mom? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you, as a guy who doesn't have a child himself, or multiple children, who is also single, should not be dating a single mom. I ask you this, why would you want to get into a relationship with actually anybody? So forget the fact that she's a single mom. Why would you want to get into a relationship or date anybody who is not at the same place of life you are? Okay, I'm guessing this is for people who are, I'm guessing, are looking for relationships, okay? So, if you want to sleep around, that's one thing, but if you're looking for something serious, or ultimately you're looking for a relationship, you're not in the same place of life as this person. Just the same reason why I wouldn't even tell you to date a 40-year-old if you're 25. I wouldn't tell you to date a 25-year-old if you're 40. And you definitely don't want to be dating a single mom because she is in a whole other realm. She's putting her children first, which, by the way, she completely should. So you're going to be very much a second priority. And that's not really a clean way to go into a relationship, where it's going to be harder to see her. It's going to be just a little bit strange. You're going to be a potential stepdad to another guy's kids. And of course, that could still happen if you're still dating a single mom and you're somebody else. But I'll get to the people who should be dating those people. But again, this is for you. You're getting involved with a woman who has children, who is out of the complete scope of anything you know because you've never been a father before. And it's going to be a really rough and just kind of, I guess another synonym for rough, not smooth situation here in terms of getting into this relationship where it's not going to be equivalent to the time that you have to put into it. You're going to be putting a lot more energy and have a lot more energy into it than she might because she's busy raising children. So that's why I always say, if you are a guy who's watching this video right now and you are a single parent, so you are a father of children, that's the kind of woman you should be with. So this is how I feel about this, is that people who don't have children should be dating other people who don't have children. People who do have children should date other people who have children. Why? Because if you have a child, let's say you're a guy watching this, I'm sure there's plenty of guys watching this who have kids, you are in a whole different area of life than any woman who doesn't have children. So who's going to get you the most? Who's going to understand you better than anybody? Another woman who has kids. It's going to be such a seamless fit for you two. It's going to be understandable why you can't spend all this time together. She's going to understand why you like being a father. You're going to understand her in terms of how busy she is. It's like you just get it, right? You can't really understand that until you are a parent. Now, of course, I'm not a parent, but I do have many friends who are parents, and so I understand that it takes a lot of work and it's a whole different lifestyle. Your life changes the day you have a kid. And so that means that you need to be dating someone else who is in that realm, who understands that. And the opposite, like I've been saying on this video, if you don't have any children, it's not going to be a good fit if you're dating another person who does have children. So I would completely stay away from it at all costs. Ideally, you want to be dating someone who's of your generation, okay? And I can speak to this. I've dated women older than me, significantly older, to a different generation. I've dated women younger than me, of a different generation. And at fun, it's kind of first, right? At first, it's kind of fun, right? You're dating someone like they're a lot younger, it's like hot, or maybe you're dating like a cougar or someone who's a MILF or whatever, who's like older than you, and that's kind of different, and that's kind of hot, and that's all kind of fun. But eventually, that wears off, and you're going to be connecting with a person who just doesn't understand where you're at. It's not better or worse, it's just different. Someone who's 22 versus someone who's 30 versus someone who is in their late 30s or 40s. We're talking about 3 different lives here, 3 different points in your life that are drastically different, that it's just hard to connect on. I know myself, as a 35-year-old at the making of this video, yeah, like it might be hot to date someone who's 22, 23, but spending time with that person, it's like, I've already done that. I've already been there. Like, that's not fun to me anymore. Like, if I have a girlfriend right now, but if I were to date all over again, I'm 35, I'd probably be dating someone who's going to be not a mom, in their probably late 20s at the earliest, okay, or the youngest, okay, late 20s. Because I know that's someone who's still like sort of in my age range. They know what's going on. We're at the same level here, and if I was 25, I'd also want to be dating someone who's like 22 to 25, maybe 26. Got to stay in that 5-year to 6-year age range. So much easier for you to connect, understand each other. The relationship goes a lot smoother. So there you go. I know I'm going to get a lot of interesting comments on this. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video.